Hello and good afternoon. My name is Nick Andrews and I'm the CEO of USA BioEnergy. USA BioEnergy is a renewable fuels company located in Scottsdale, Arizona. Texas Renewable Fuels is one of our project level companies where we're developing an advanced biorefinery in Southeast Texas. USA BioEnergy is developing a series of advanced biorefineries. The first 12 will be in a 4-state region. This will include East Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Southern Arkansas. We anticipate 6 will produce sustainable aviation fuel and 6 will produce renewable diesel. USA BioEnergy is not a technology company. We are a developer, and so therefore we only use commercially deployed technologies that are bankable and insurable, and our technology set includes gasification, partial oxidation, Fischer-Tropsch processing, and upgrading. As part of our development activities, we are able to guarantee supply of feedstock. Matter of fact, we can guarantee super redundancy of RFS certified fiber within a 50 to 75 mile radius of each of our locations. This is woody waste, this is forest residues, part of normal forest maintenance activities. What we do is we take first and second commercial thinnings as a strategy because this helps the larger trees grow bigger, and this is incredibly valuable for forest maintenance, which helps reduce the risk of forest fires. As part of our strategy, we use carbon capture and sequestration or carbon capture and utilization. We also create our own renewable power, and we do this as a strategy to drive down our carbon intensity score, which I'm very happy to say we have one of the lowest carbon intensity scores in the industry. We understand that the alternative fuel market is going to experience massive growth. And what are we doing to lead the energy transition? Well, first, we're putting our plan in place to deliver over 100 million gallons of sustainable aviation fuel into LAX on an annualized basis. This in itself has the ability to offset 2.5 million metric tons of CO2 on each year, and over a 20-year period, that would equal 50 million metric tons of greenhouse gas reduction. I want to take a moment to thank Honorable Bradley Schneider, Honorable Julia Brownlee, and Honorable Daniel Kildee for their efforts in the Sustainable Skies Act. This will ultimately make a big difference for producers like us to be able to make up the incremental differences in cost and yield loss, by the way, to produce sustainable aviation fuel. There's also additional complexities around the fuel logistics and infrastructure at major airports in California. We're working on those challenges now. This image here is one of our locations in Texas. This is our Bondweir, Texas location. It's going to produce 33 million gallons of renewable diesel and renewable naphtha. We'll ultimately be able to expand that facility later to do sustainable aviation fuel. And we are very proud of an incredible incentive package that we received from the state of Texas for $150 million. And before we make any announcements specifically, we're just waiting for final approval on those Texas incentives. But we're going to create a lot of jobs, 79 high-paying jobs for phase 1 and 79 more high-paying jobs for phase 2. Quickly, our fuel characteristics are as followed. We convert woody waste into drop-in renewable diesel and sustainable aviation fuel, as well as naphtha. Our product is chemically identical to petroleum fuels. It is sold through existing infrastructure, has significantly lower contaminant levels, and burns cleaner than petroleum-derived fuels. I could not be any prouder of this team. Our subject matter experts have decades of experience in capital structure, project development and execution, technology selection and qualification, technology integration and plant design, petrochemical plant operation, supply chain development, transportation fuel sales and marketing. Performance guarantees. The overall construction of these projects will receive a full EPC wrap with a lump sum contract and turnkey solution. This offers us a guaranteed maximum price in the agreement itself. Once the EPC signs the agreement, they are guaranteeing to build it through mechanical completion and commissioning. Additionally, these performance guarantees from the licensors themselves, plus the EPC wrap, will then be supported by a suite of technology insurance policies that provide long-term performance guarantees. USA BioEnergy has worked with some industry leaders to create a custom regulatory risk insurance policy, as well as a custom LCFS hedging strategy. In both cases, these are proprietary to our company, and we're very thankful for this as a risk reduction technique that we did to make sure to guarantee payments for both debt and equity. We are very thankful for our working relationship with Citigroup and Stifel Nicolaus. At the beginning of the year, Citigroup and Stifel have provided us a highly confident letter, a debt financing proposal, and draft term sheets for debt financing using municipal tax exempt bonds. They are both connected to the top 25 high yield bond buyers. We feel very good about our position on the debt financing. This will be amortized over 22 years. It's actually 2 years holiday during the construction and 20-year amortization once we get to commercial operation. We are negotiating with multiple groups on permanent equity, and just quickly want to say thank you so much to Citigroup and Stifel Nicolaus. They've been fantastic to work with, and we're very appreciative of their efforts and commitment towards our working relationship. USA BioEnergy has worked diligently now for years to get to this level of readiness, and we have the critical elements in place to roll out several advanced biorefineries here in the coming years. Some of these critical elements include having offtake agreements for renewable diesel, renewable naphtha, for the credits themselves, transportation, logistics, all covered. Technology sets have not only been selected, but we have proposals that get us all the way through FEL 3. Our integrated and detailed engineering has been completed and third-party verified. We're working with world-class owner engineer. We're only working with blue chip companies, making this an institutional grade project, all of them. Our EPC is notably one of the very best. Looking forward to making that announcement. We have superior plant site selection criteria as we're rolling out our very aggressive strategy to do multiple locations. Our operations and maintenance company is prepared to help operate and maintain our facilities on a go-forward basis, and overall risk has been properly mitigated, and we're in a good spot. It feels good to be at this level of readiness. We anticipate being able to make an incredible announcement with a wonderful airline partner over the summer coming right up. That gives us great joy. We've always wanted to work with a top airline to deliver sustainable aviation fuel. First time I ever spoke at CAAFI was in 2018, and we've been working hard ever since to be prepared to deliver a lot of big quantity of SAF into LAX, and it looks like we've found the partner we're looking for. But stay tuned. I can't say anything today, but I do anticipate making an announcement over the summer. We are going to have our first operational date in the first quarter of 2025. That'll be hopefully the location in Bon Weir, so long as we get the incentives buttoned up, which I believe we will be able to. And, like Mark Reedy said last week on his presentation, that we'd have to build 85 biorefineries a year for 30 years to meet the demand that's required. So anyway, there's room for everybody, and we're looking forward to big things. And this is our contact page. You can see my contact information right there. Feel free to reach out to me directly. Also, our CFO, Miss Ellen Wesley, her contact information is there. Feel free to reach out to her as well. Thank you for the opportunity to make the presentation today. We're looking forward to an exciting time here in the near future as we start delivering both renewable diesel and sustainable aviation fuel. One comment is I think that collectively the bioeconomy needs to work collectively to get LCFS approved nationally. And I'll leave you with a quote, and that is, "Success is the knowledge to get whatever you want from life without violating the rights of others and helping others to acquire it." With that, I'll leave you. Thank you, and all the best.